for a new edition of my Is It Toxic video series. This is where I look at different brands and products to let you know what's inside and whether or not they're as natural or as environmentally friendly as they claim to be. Of course, I gotta start with a disclaimer. I am not an expert, just a concerned consumer. Everything in here is based on my own opinion and my own research. I strongly recommend reading labels and doing your own research to make sure you're comfortable with everything that's on the label of the products that you buy. So today, we are going to be looking at Bite Beauty. This was actually a suggestion by SolSeaSky, so thank you so much for your comment. And it kind of happened by circumstance as well. I was sent a bunch of products to try from Bite Beauty from Influencer, and I thought this was just a perfect opportunity and I had to take advantage. They sent me 2 lip pencils and 2 lipsticks to try. These were the 4 shades that I received: 020 lip pencil, the 044 lip pencil, the honeycomb lipstick, and the whiskey lipstick. If you want to check out photos of me trying out these products and what they look like on, head on over to my Instagram at Courtney's Vlog. I posted a bunch of pictures there. The shades weren't exactly my favorite for my skin tone, but I must say I was impressed with the formula. It stayed on really nice, had long-lasting wear. It was very, very pigmented. But of course, that's not enough. I had to get a little bit deeper and dive into what's actually inside the product. The way that Bite Beauty works, their products are handmade in Toronto, and they tend to use basically the exact same formula for a lot of their products. So it was really easy for me to figure out what's inside. The only variation is the different pigments. There's a lot of similarities across all of their different product lines. So I'll start with some of the pros about this brand. Obviously, I love the fact that they're a Canadian company. I love the fact that they're handmade in Toronto. All of their products are formulated without parabens, sulfates, phthalates. They're free of petrochemicals. They also do not use any artificial fragrances. I did email back and forth with the company to get confirmation on that. All of the fragrances used inside their products come from different types of natural essential oils. They also were willing to talk to me and disclose what the natural flavor is on their ingredients. These, once again, come from different types of essential oils. They told me it was from examples like lime, citrus, cherry, wild berry, and vanilla. They are incredibly transparent. All of their ingredient lists are on their website. The ingredient lists are also very clearly labeled to indicate which ingredients are natural, which ingredients are synthetic, and which ones are certified organic. So I really, really liked that. It makes it very clear and easy for the consumer. They were also very willing to talk to me about the different ingredients and the concerns that I had via email. Now, my big area of contention before I get into my big long list of cons is that they claim that their products are basically edible. The tagline that they use is that their lip color is good enough to eat and that they use kitchen quality ingredients. Now, these sorts of claims are not really regulated, and from my opinion, even though they make it very clear that they never claim that their products are 100% natural, saying that they're edible and that they're good enough to eat, it's a little bit misleading. And here's why. So number one, right off the bat, as I mentioned, they do use synthetic and artificial ingredients. Their ingredient list is not 100% natural by any means. And even though they claim to be a cruelty-free brand, they do use ingredients that are animal derived. Beeswax, silk powder, and also the one that I was most unhappy to see, carmine. This is a type of red pigment made from crushed up insects. Yay! Yes, insects are edible. I guess that's up to you as an individual to decide if that's something that you would have in your kitchen and if you think that that means that the lipsticks and lip products are good enough to eat. A couple of ingredients that were flagged as being slightly higher on the toxicity scale as well was sodium metabosulfite, which was in their lip scrub. It was an artificial preservative. Mysteryl myrostate. I suck at pronouncing things, so just no judgment here, guys. The environmental working group has flagged as having a very high risk of inhalation toxicity as well as bioaccumulation. They also do use honeysuckle flower extract. This is a preservative that's used in a lot of products that has been a bit controversial because it does have naturally occurring parabens, so I know that some people choose to stay away from that ingredient. And then they also have something which, again, I was really surprised to see considering their tagline and that they claim it to be good enough to eat. Big long word, are you ready for it? Polymethyl methacrylate, which is a synthetic plastic filler. This is not identified as a toxin. It's approved by Health Canada. It's approved by the FDA. It's all good to ingest technically. But again, do you really want to be eating plastic? I leave that up to each of you. But I know what my answer is going to be to that. In addition, their website doesn't really talk a lot about environmental sustainability or the environmental impact of their manufacturing processes. When I asked them their questions via email as far as what they do to try to ensure that their manufacturing processes are sustainable, they said that they do their best to recycle any damaged damaged components or boxes. They reuse rejected or unapproved product by remelting it to use in future products. From what it sounds like, they do not use any recycled components in their packaging. She was also unable to even confirm if their packaging is recyclable. So I'll let you know if they end up following up with me. I'll put that information in the description box below. And I was really bothered by the kind of argument that she made in this email when I kind of pointed out that it does seem a little bit misleading to claim that their products are good enough to eat when they are using a lot of artificial dyes and some not as good ingredients. They kind of use the like, well, we're not as bad as everybody else argument. I'll read you exactly what she said. Yes, sometimes synthetic pigments are used. However, in an industry where over 5,000 ingredients are commonly used in cosmetics, we only use approximately 200 of them. Not many brands can make that claim, so we don't really feel like we are being misleading in any way. Look, I get what you're saying. You're not the worst of the worst. There's always worse people out there. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be striving to do even better. Regardless of what their competition is doing, they should hold themselves to their own standards. But after all that, I'll let you know what my overall review is. This was once again a hard one. It wasn't as clear cut, but honestly, I am gonna be giving them a thumbs down, mostly because they're a product line that I personally would not rebuy because of some of the ingredients and the fact that they don't really seem to have a focus on environmentalism or sustainability and that they are not 100% natural at all. I would love to hear what you guys think. Do you think that they should get a thumbs up? Do you think that I should have been harsher on them? As always, if you like this video series, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Hit subscribe while you're down there. You definitely don't want to miss out on any of the future videos I'm putting out. Mondays and Thursdays is when they're like trying to come out. I'm doing my best, guys. If you have any suggestions of brands that you want me to cover in a future video, make sure to leave them in a comment down below. I do have another video in the works, which will be coming out soon. I'm going to be looking at The Honest Company, which was a suggestion and highly requested video by many of you, so stay tuned for that as well. In the meantime, make sure to be happy, be healthy, be you, and I will see you all in another video again soon. Bye!